going to see.
All right, checking out Alex Christoforou. I just want to make sure this is real quick thing for everybody on the right wing intelligence, deep right intelligence report. What is on the front of the newspaper? Just go through your shopping center. Take a look. Take a look at the local, the regional. Say there was a university paper at mine, and the local, and the county, and then if I remember correctly, it was something like the Times or the Journal, and nothing. Maybe it's on the second page, third page, but you'd think it would be right there on the first page. I think maybe one of these might have been USA Today. What are people talking about? Oh, there's so many death threats to poll workers. With obviously the idea is that all poll workers are Democratic Party members and they're being threatened by the horrible fascist right wing, right? So we're already being set up for what's absolutely positively going to be bullshit. It's going to be bullshit. And that the Biden administration is going to desperately try to say that something has to be specially done about the elections because of all the threats to poll workers. Oh, we can't even know what's going on because of the threats to poll workers. So this is going to be beautiful to see how the Democrats try to work this shit this time. But nothing about Ukraine getting fucking felted. And everybody. I knew it. There's so many of these people who are right of center. They brought up, and it's like, yeah, okay, so Russia's armed forces are not as dope as ours. Got it. And you think they're just, they don't know where. They don't know how to hit cell phone towers. They don't know how to hit the water pumping stations. They don't know how to do any of this. They don't get any of this. We saw what America did to Iraq. And that you even have these guys jerking off on Twitter, these veterans, to, bro, I was in Afghanistan, I was in Iraq, and you don't know, you need to stand up. Blah, blah, blah. How are you going to tell me I'm such a big fucking tough guy? Blah, blah, blah. And it's just kind of like, once Vladimir Putin decides he's going to hit back, when he says my turn, you'll know. And I kept sitting there thinking this. I'm like, this isn't Syria. This isn't like where Russia is at a distinct disadvantage to America and its terrorist army of drug addicts, ISIS, and the fucking Kurds. You know, the magical Kurds who seem to always live wherever there's a lot of oil. They lived there too. That's their ancient homeland. I'm a white liberal. I don't need to know things. I just need to invent it in my mind, and it's real. They lived there. They're from there. People who are from that part of the world, they don't know. They are just because they're full of hate. That's their opinion. I was looking it up in an article written by this woman named Rubenstein. Fucking Kanye, dog. Kanye, dip, diva, civilize the 85er. You gotta show him that the devil's a conniver. Holy shit, he went there. He went 5%. Nick Cannon goes 5%. Everybody's like, Nick, there's a whole generation of young liberal white women that, they won't know what to do if, like, it turns out black people are intensely racist. So, like, tone it down a little so that we could, like, we gotta reel them in. We gotta reel in the hoes. Pimp the hoe. Nick, pimp the hoe. Where Kanye's like, fuck all that. Fuck all you. Especially you. Especially you guys. I'm finna tell everybody. It's like, oh shit, Kanye. All these motherfuckers is hoes. I'm the only pimp up in here. Fuck off. God, yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, this is pretty amazing to see. Like, one of the most important things, the reaction, it's always the reaction. All of the media has desperately tried to act like this isn't happening. All over Twitter, every fucking shit lib, every fucking piece of shit. None of them are. They are all pretending like this is the it's a Russia. Yeah, they're gonna strike back. Oh my god, this is just one where they're like, yeah, this is the beginning. And it's one of these things like, you dumb motherfuckers. And now, the best is, OPEC said, yeah, you know how you keep trying to fuck us? Now we fuck you. Now, Joe, now Democrats, now America, we fuck you. And all we gotta do is drill, baby, drill. That's it. All we gotta do. We're begging Venezuela for help. At this point, the Democrats are at the stage. They're literally begging starving commies who could barely pump their oil for help. Who's the pimp and who's the hoe now? Democrats have instantaneously made us hoes. Within 1 year, the Democrats made America into straight up cocksucking hoes. It'll never be another thing. And really, this speaks volumes about what's really going on with white liberals, doesn't it? They want to suck that fucking dick. They're hoes who want to suck dick. They don't know different. They don't know how to be men. They don't know how to be leaders. They don't know how to be men. They don't know how to be strong. They don't know how to be like a state. Just it's beautiful. Everything. It's one of these things that, really, if you think about almost every single thing that the right wing doesn't like, every few days, every few weeks now, is just shown out. It's just shown out. Like, now there's nothing about Hollywood. Hollywood has nothing. These are obviously fucking deviants who are scarcely fucking talented. Mass entertainment. What, Lizzo's supposed to be talented? That's supposed to be talent? That's talent. That's supposed to be comparable to Tina Turner. That's supposed to be comparable to the Supremes. That's supposed to be comparable to Big Maybelle. That's supposed to be comparable to Barbara and the Browns, to Sister Nancy, to Lauryn Hill. How quickly we have forgotten the last black woman to wear a natural correctly, Lauryn Hill, and make an album that was worth listening to. Amazing. Well, no. There is that one woman from, all the black women who are on Daptones shit. They're all dope. They're all fucking dope because, of course, Daptone brings it every time. Bosco Man and Binky Grip Tight bringing it every time. Binky Grip Tight, the last black man to wear a suit correctly. Kevin wore a suit correctly. I just wish there was a photo with Kevin Samuels and Binky Grip Tight, like, posing in suits. God, that would just... But it would shatter time-space. It would be too pimpin'. It would be too fly, and it would shatter time space. I think, but I mean, because we can't know. The only way it could truly, maybe it would only completely and totally shatter time space if they're there, and then like they break into like a cover of something dope as fuck, and like Sting comes in on like guitar, the dude from the Clash comes in on bass, and then like Lauryn Hill comes in and sings, and Kevin of course would just be chilling drinking Red Bull. Going, go on, Lauren. That's right, Lauren. Come on up here, Kevin. Help me with this song. Must speak well of the dead. So, speaking of the dead, Ukraine. Sorry, that's kind of fucked up, man. And so one of the best things of all that and I've gotten this now. This is over and over and over again. There's no way around this. Nobody. This is where the GOP wins. This is how the right wing wins this. The right wing refuses to show pictures of the Azov battalion. They refuse to discuss Stepan Bandera. Nobody on the right will touch this. Nobody has. This is a lonely spot to be in. To be literally the only person, right of center, who is discussing for years Stepan Bandera, the Banderites, the UAP, the OAU, and fucking and that this is obviously has something to do with the giant diaspora of Ukrainian gangsters across the Anglosphere, and that this also then ties into the Albanian gangsters, because both of these were countries that were Axis countries that then the Pentagon and Britain were like, well, you might have done some bad things, but I mean, Germany has a plan here. Dr. Globka has a plan here, and that this is all on Wikipedia. That every one of these things, that the Azov battalion, totally real. The neo-Nazi thing in Ukraine, totally real. You could see pictures of them if you knew what you were seeing, and you're like looking at it and you're going, those are definitely a bunch of neo-Nazis. How is nobody mentioning this? Like, how is nobody mentioning that the Maidan has obviously a bunch of fucking neo-Nazis in it? They have neo-Nazi regalia. How don't anybody know this? And no. And I just, nobody will say it. Glenn Greenwald must, wow, what a weird world that guy must be in. Like that he's truly left of center, truly a prole, like the real deal Holyfield prole reporter that is really trying to help the working class of the world, and nobody will acknowledge the reams of information on the fact that it's like these are fucking Nazis. Yeah, what? Hassan assaults a fan? Oh no. Oh, Hassan. You dummy. You stupid dummy. I had a feeling... Okay. One more thing. I want to salute both Nick Fuentes and Ashton for PPP. Nick, the real red pill, was probably one of the greatest videos in your career. Why? Because it was real, it was self-effacing, and you have reached the next level. I want to juxtapose this with when they look up, they will see a face, they will see my face, they will see a face of somebody like me, because I win. What happened to that guy, Nick? That guy ended up breaking down and having to break into a litany of vulgarities, threatening you. Threatening you. Only a leader says, I am a flawed man. It is the nature of man to be flawed. I know that I am. And I still will not stop, because there is right and there is wrong, and I have to do what I can with the way I can and with what I have. Because that is the way. As the Orthodox talk about the Christian path, it is the way. That's leadership, Nick. That oddly enough, it seems like you're supposed to take out the guns of Navarone. No. Just saying to your men, I'm not the greatest of all time. That's why I have all of you. That is why God gave, is it not good to be amongst brothers? And then PPP, before the Warski fight, said something that it was powerful. And he said, I've been a loser all my life. And I don't want to be a loser for the rest of my life. And I don't want anybody else to be a loser or an incel. And I just want to tell you guys, you got it. This seems small. It seems like you just said a few words. And no, it's bigger than that. You got to have life experience. There's no way I could explain it to you. You have reached the next level. It's not like you've become Gandalf the White, but you've reached another level where you explained to the Legion, I'm mortal. I'm not Caesar. I'm not Kaiser. I know. One day I'll fall. And that's why you all have to keep going. And you have to believe. You have to believe in yourself. That you have a destiny. You cannot fall to fate. Fate happens to you. Destiny is what you make happen. You must fulfill it. It's a holy thing. When people don't think they have a destiny, they're naturally drawn to sleep forever in the void. They're drawn more and more to the void, as the Orthodox teach in their catechism. That is the despair, and we despair not. And I just want to salute you both. You don't have to agree with each other. You don't have to like each other. It's, hey, maybe enmity is what's keeping you guys waking up every morning to do what you do. But you both agree because you both believe. So with that, I have shit to do. Proud to say my latest character in EVE Online is now a Min Matar faction warfare person. I have my 3 characters now are set. One is the industrial one who builds the ships. The other is going to have to deliver the ships to safer space. Is going to have to deliver the ships to Dixie. And the faction warfare guy is going to have to either sneak over to Caldari space, where SICO is located, or just get stuff from get the ships, slowly but surely, just collect the ships, one by bit by bit, how it is. Well, especially, and anybody who knows EVE Online, Do Dixie to Vard, Do Dixie to Azure, and stuff like that. Was it to Egmar and all that. It's not that many jumps, you know. It's and especially because I could go through Bay. That character can go through Bay. It was one of my characters, the most experienced one, is really the industrial character, is the one that I was like, yeah, let's see what's up in Vard, yeah. And then I'm like, oh my god, I can't go through fucking Bay. And so it was like 20 jumps to Do Dixie. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. That was pretty funny. And for anybody who was kind of interested, Vakaima is the shit. Just saying, Vakaima is kind of the shit. If you know what I'm talking about, you know, that's a great, you know, why go through not Absalon, Asbalon, Asbalon, when you could go through Vakaima. But you have to go through Kador or whatever, the back door of Kador. But yeah, so it's yeah, and luckily the dock workers are probably still around, even though I think they don't exist. But I mean, they're still around, you know. So it's like, gotta watch out for them. The dock workers know what they're doing. They find you fast. They find you fast. So just there we go. Probably post something tomorrow. I'm off. Got laundry and stuff to do. Meet up with Aviz and Sven in EVE Online. Fuck around. Have some fun. And yeah, I gotta check out what Ashtrothy posted, if he did. I'm not sure if Ashtrothy posted. Yeah, we'll see about that. See if he's got anything happening. The only other thing going on really is that there's this part of me that's very seriously, hood conservative posted about Kanye West versus Michael Rappaport. Oh man, dog. Oh man. This is, yeah, dude. Went full 5%. And people were like, yeet. Oh, we can't have that. We can't have you dropping the sciences, dog. No. This is lesson 121. Jews win. All right, later.